Welcome back to another fantastic property tour, Rankin family. Today, we are located in Mapleton, Utah, taking a look at another gorgeous luxury home. And I want to give a huge thank you to the builder, Diamond Creek Homes, for making the tour possible. As always, I'll leave all of the information in the description below. Now, folks, we have that wide footprint we so much love, and I'm excited for you to see it. Now, you have the stucco and the natural stone. That same natural stone will continue on the inside as well. Over there to the right, you have a spacious driveway to get you to your garage. And then the interior designer was the Brick Studio Design. So I left their information in the description so you can go ahead and check out their portfolio. Now, it is elevated, as you can see. Look at the covered front porch, the steeply pitched gables, the massive windows, and I just love the soft color palette. As you continue up here, look at the gorgeous columns tying in perfectly. You have the bronze outdoor lanterns, and it really blends in with that natural stone. Now, take a look at this. Nice and spacious. You have seating available, as you can see, and then, of course, even the soffit. Look how elegant this is. You have some traditional details throughout the home as well. Wow. Okay. So right when you walk in, you're greeted to this foyer. Look at the tongue and groove up there, the ceiling detail. And then I'll turn your attention over here to the left. So you have built-in seating, herringbone pattern floors, and I'll show you the front door from the inside. So extremely warm and inviting. And then you continue to the great room. Look how grand this feels. Ties in perfectly. Let's start right here. So as I mentioned, that natural stone continues. So you see the fireplace around, herringbone pattern firebox there. And look at this, even down to the curated finishes, really looks amazing. Now, you see the vaulted ceilings here. That extends from the great room all the way to the kitchen. So I'm glad they brought it there too. So extremely open and spacious. Imagine your family hanging out here, having a great time, but everything ties in together. Now, taking a look at the kitchen, look at this. You see the plastered vent hood with the bronze tying in with some of these rustic elements. You have the quartzite counters. You have cabinetry all along the island. So again, if you're doing your dishes, you have family all along the bar area, then y'all can have great conversations. So inset cabinetry, you'll see that on the lower level as well. Beautiful pendant lights. They brought it all the way down here. So for a nice evening. You got the glass panes in the cabinet fronts, stacked cabinetry as well, plenty of storage, so a nice clean look. You got your farmhouse sink overlooking the great room, so not only if you have family here along the bar, but even in the great room, then everyone feels included. So as we continue, let's go ahead and open up some of these drawers and cabinets. Now this is neat. Look how seamless this looks. It just looks like the inset cabinetry, but it's actually a paneled dishwasher. Look how cool that is. Again, it's tying in perfectly. You don't see that every day. You got storage right along here. Even there. So this is neat. You notice that you have the glass panes in the cabinet fronts, but not every single cabinet door has a glass pane. So here you'd have that clean look. And for an everyday standpoint, maybe your additional plates and bowls are in these other cabinets, especially if you have kiddos like mine, where sometimes they may just toss it in there without placing it in there neatly. And then you don't have to worry about arguments. Now on the left of the sink, you have your trash drawer here. Beautiful gold details tying in softly. And over here to the left, you have your built-in Wolf microwave as well as your oven. You got the 6-burner range to my left. Look at the arch openings heading right there to your prep kitchen. I'll show you that momentarily, as we always do. Let's go ahead and open up the refrigerator and freezer. And then you even have additional storage on the right of there. So you will notice the wide plank oak floors throughout the entire home with that rustic stain. Look at the molding detail here. So a beautiful experience as you continue, and look at this. So you have your farmhouse sink overlooking the front. You see the LED strips in your shelving, even down to the brass hardware. So you notice the sleek cabinetry throughout, and you'll see that theme emerge. Another paneled dishwasher here. Look at all the counter space you need. You have under cabinet lighting and additional storage. And I always love when they have these sleek floor registers blending in, and again, extremely discreet. Okay, so we'll go ahead and continue. Look at this rounded detail. You head over here to your dining area. You have sliders for convenience to head out to the backyard patio. You can get there to the grill. So I always love when the floor plan is practical. And then you have additional sliders on the left side. You got your roller shades. Look at those clean lines. The molding detail again, and extremely accommodating, which is good to see. So you can fit 8 to 10 people in here comfortably, even out there in the patio, the bar area, the great room. You just have so much room for entertaining. Now let's transition over here to the left. This would be coming in from your 3-car garage. So look at this beautiful mudroom. So not only when you walk in the front door, you have a great experience, but when you come in from the garage, from an everyday living standpoint, you can as well. They opted for the cabinetry again, so that clean look. Drawers right down. You can tuck your shoes back there. Built-in seating to help you put on your shoes. Your storage closet here. Got all the goodies and snacks. And look at this. So not only can you work on your golf game here in the garage, but also you have that golf simulator we'll see in a little bit. So you can do so from the comfort of your own home. So nice and spacious. You can fit 3 vehicles in there comfortably. I love it. Even down to the tile floors, family. You have that textured look. And look at this laundry room. So you have one in the basement level as well. So look at this, that beautiful integrated sink here. Nice. And you know, that backsplash really ties in with the cabinetry, with that darker stain. Look at the pendant lights, the diamond grids in your glass for more character. So let me know if you need a folding counter. Some folks prefer that, others may not, but it really just depends. Me personally, I have to have the folding counter. Now, you have your half bath over here. Beautiful chrome sconces, custom vanity, and even down to the tile work. outstanding. Let me go ahead and do a full pan. Look at the exposed beams that extends all the way up, and even this detail down here to the floor, family. Beautiful, great job to the interior designer. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue. Right here to the left, this has to be one of the best studies I've ever seen. Look at the plaster on the walls. You have the recessed lights, your built-ins over here, so for your book collection or decor, but it's nice and spacious. You have your French doors bringing you in here with the rustic elements, floor to ceiling windows. And then look at the alabaster art lights. Incredible. Get you a close up on that. You got your fireplace, of course. You see the natural stone. So the nice subtle details inside. And you know, the reason why I really feel like this darker color palette works is because the floor to ceiling windows bringing in the natural light. So you really don't even need to have the lights on to take advantage of this. And don't even get me started on the incredible views. Lovely. Okay, now we'll transition to the primary suite. Look at this. So the vaulted ceilings again, floor to ceiling windows, a nice retreat. That's the best way to say it. You see the decorative fireplace around, your sconces too, wide plank oak floors. You got your sitting area here. You want to read a great book. Let me go ahead and stand on this side for you. Look at the volume in the room. Love to see it. I mean, again, the curated finishes, even down to the nightstands matching the exposed beams. Gosh, I wouldn't change a thing. Now here you have a dual entry point walk-in closet separated by the pocket doors for the discreet look. Closet island, stackable washer and dryer for your convenience, and then floor to ceiling shelving. See the quartzite counters here, all the storage in the world. You have a pocket door over there to the left as well. So this certainly can accommodate your wardrobe. Hopefully, I'd say at least for 70 to 80% of most folks. Built-ins here for your linens and your towels. And at the time of this recording, the home is actually listed for sale, and the listing price is $2.9 million. I'll let you be the judge if you find value. I certainly do. Quartzite counters here. You see the wainscoting, floor to ceiling windows, perfect for a nice bath in the evening. Look at the brass sconces and mirror frame tying in extremely well. You see the ledge detail too, freestanding tub, and then you notice the reeded detail in the vanity. Walk-in shower, they included the shower bench, which is great to see. And even the quartzite for your shower niche surround too. So I love that, a lot of subtle elements that really just give it that timeless look. And it's always great to see a home from a standpoint that you don't really have to worry about remodeling it in 3 to 5 years. It's not one of those things where you're just keeping up with the trends. No, it gives that timeless look that everybody wants, and you can certainly stay here for 10, 20 plus years. Perfect. Now, before we head to the lower level, family, I'm gonna go ahead and show you the patio because we'll end the tour down there, and that way you can see the backyard, the patio, the indoor-outdoor living folks really love. And I'm happy for you to see it. Okay, so now you have that retaining wall there. You are gonna have the privacy element, so you don't have to worry about that. So if you wanna transition outside with your family for a nice evening meal, you can do so. Remember, you have the sliders in the dining area too. So heading right back here, you still have a great yard, incredible views. So if you want to add a pergola here and just be able to take a look at that mountain, I certainly wouldn't blame you. They even extended the bronze outdoor lanterns back here. You see the natural stone tying in it extremely well, and the tongue and groove soffit too. And you know, I had a few comments about ending the tour in the backyard. Some like it, some prefer just to end it in the house. So let me know which one you'd prefer. Now, again, remember the dining area was right here. You have your built-in grill, so you can hang out right here, cook some steaks, some tomahawks, and then you're only a couple of steps to get you to the kitchen. And this will give you a better look. Beautiful. I mean, again, the lush landscaping. You see that pattern in the grass. So you have that premium experience. Outstanding. So again, folks, let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'd really appreciate it. And then let's go ahead and get you down here. Now, I can't wait for you to see this. There's a lot of fascinating features that I really want you to pay attention to. Now, starting right here with the stair runner, really ties in with the natural stone and it just blends extremely seamlessly. Now, as we continue to various rooms, what you will notice is the details in the decorative wallpaper. So starting right here in the laundry room, extremely functional. You have the high-end countertops, built-in desk there, so you can use that as a folding counter, maybe an arts and crafts room. Gosh, it's extremely versatile. Now you have the inset cabinetry, really ties in with the subtle details on the decorative wallpaper, including the roller shades. You have an undermount sink here, plenty of storage available. And the one thing I know you may appreciate is how they utilize a lot of the cabinetry. So think about it. You have the laundry detergent, you have maybe the dryer balls or anything of that nature. If you want to tuck that away for a seamless look, and it just screams luxury. In addition to that, you are going to have the double pocket doors here. And let's go ahead and see some more. Stackable washer and dryer here. Blends in really well. And then just tying in with some of those rustic elements that I know you like. Look at the storage that you get, even stacked cabinets right above there. So again, just that clean look that folks are looking for. Outstanding. So we'll work our way around the perimeter. Right here, you got built-in seating available. You see the wide plank oak floors. Look at this. So really neat detail here, almost acts as a headboard, right? So in this instance, again, you see the clean look, got your queen size bed, your two nightstands, the plush carpeting, and you still have room for additional furniture, recessed lights as well. So taking a look at the ensuite, look at that terrazzo flooring. They even extended it to the shower floor, oversized shower niche, and then really tying in all together. You see the gold trim matching the shower head and the shower wand, even the handles here. Beautiful. And then you have your inset drawers here and cabinetry. And then of course you got your closet. And then this gives you a better close-up of what it would look like once you head to the main level. Look at that natural stone. I mean, tying in extremely well. And then take a look at this. So to my left, this is seeming like a common feature, almost a necessity, right? The golf simulator. So if you really want to work on your golf game in the comfort of your own home, here you go. And then you can have your friends lined up along this bar area, critiquing your swing or anything of that nature, right? So even the accent walls tying in. So maybe if you didn't want the golf simulator, you can use it as a movie room, hang out with the family, and enjoy a great film. Now look how cozy this is. Gosh, I can imagine this on a nice rainy day. And I said nice because I can certainly appreciate those kind of days. Extremely cozy, warm. You're relaxing right here by the fireplace. You have a wet bar straight ahead over there, perfect for entertaining, and look at the volume inside of the room. Well lit up, which is great to see, and then tying in with the hardwood floors. So again, extremely functional. You see the space that you have. So depending on how you do furnish it is going to determine the room that you ultimately have. So just keep that in mind. Now, let's go ahead and continue over here to the bar area. So you have the LED strip lighting, the stacked cabinetry with the inset. So the sleek and flush look. See that undermount sink, ice maker over here to the left, plenty of drawers and cabinets. And they even included the trash drawer. Your wine fridge. And then if you want to tuck some appliances away, maybe the snow cone machine or even the popcorn machine, you have plenty of space to do so. Got a storage closet right underneath here. And take a look at this. So the exercise room, the gym, you know, you come right down here and you just get into your own element. So here you go. You can do your back row extensions. You can do some pull-ups here. And then you have enough weight to accommodate it. In addition to that, here we go. You have your treadmill, so you can imagine you still have the room for your stair climber, the oversized window, bringing in a ton of natural light. And then not only do you have the mirrors, but then you have this window here. So really cool, extremely subtle, but makes all of the difference. So now continuing over here. So right after you get done with the workout, imagine coming right here, hopping in the cold plunge, going to the sauna. So you have the heat and cold therapy that you need. And then I always love when we see the saunas, it's big enough for 2+ people. So here, gosh, you can easily fit 3 or 4 friends in there and then recover perfectly. So extremely convenient. You don't need to worry about heading to the store and getting, gosh, 5 30-pound bags of ice. You can do that and it's extremely convenient. Now, heading right over here, you got your shared bath. So imagine you just got out of this sauna, you head right over here, get cleaned off, and you are good to go. Look at the beautiful accent wall, tying in with the shower surround, oversized shower niche too. Look at that accent lighting down there. 2 tankless water heaters. Never have to worry about running out of hot water. Storage closet over here. And then even look at the molding details inside of the baseboards. Absolutely incredible. Now again, additional storage here, extremely versatile, so you can use it for whatever you please. And then look at this. So your next bedroom, the recessed lights. Look at that headboard there. That is a queen size bed. I love that you have the recessed area. So imagine if the kiddos are here, they can have their desk right there, do their homework, and then head right to bed. Now look at this neat vanity. You see some of the traditional details here as well. Beautiful Gold mirror frame there, even the faucet, and your walk-in shower. And then a nice and spacious walk-in closet here as well, family. So love that. Cool thing is you have that sleek look, so you don't need to have any pocket doors or anything like that. It just works very well. All right, folks, that was it for this beautiful luxury home right here in Mapleton, Utah. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments. Is this something you could see yourself living in? Would you make any changes? And if so, please let me know in the comments below. If you want more information about this home or any home we showcase, reach out to the information in the description. Consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss a tour every single week. And I'll see you folks on the next property tour.